struggles, embrace it. Thank God we made it. Check out my life. All these devils on me, I'm tryna shake it. They keep tugging at my soul, can't let them take it. With a dope in the sticks, I'm about to face it. Where the bottles at? We getting wasted. Why my life so complicated? Through the darkness, bitch, I made it. All my pain and struggles, embraced it. Lord, I praise him, then I made it. All these devils on me, I'm tryna shake it. They keep tugging at my soul, can't let them take it. With a dope in the sticks, I'm about to face it. Where the bottles at? We getting wasted. Why my life so complicated? Through the darkness, bitch, I made it. All my pain and struggles, embraced it. Lord, I praise him, then I made it. Through the darkness, bitch, I made it. You can't fuck with no square, look how you shape, bitch. All this love I ever gave, you cannot fake it. Girl, you was special to me like a place kick. Still remember days in my mama's basement. Thinking about my heart, I left it in the basement. I was invested into you, I had stakes in it. Treated all love like a rest stop, you took breaks in it. Then I hated it. So Tavo, why you staying it? My mind and my heart had a conversation. My heart come follow us, stay with it. Can't spend another day with it. At least that's what my mind say. Today seems like a fine day to hit the blunt and unwind. Thinking back on those memories, if I was smoking we'd have been fine. Giving all those glory to drugs, man, you wanted but not who I was. Go ahead and just chase them. I'ma go ahead and just face it. My heart over here breaking. Pick those pieces where we gon' place it. Store those pieces, no one can take them. Kill the next one, think she gon' break it, bitch. They keep tugging at my soul, can't let them take it. All my pain and struggles, embraced it. Lord, I praise him, then I made it. Why my life so complicated? Through the darkness, bitch, I made it. All my pain and struggles, embraced it. Lord, I praise him, then I made it. All these devils on me, I'm tryna shake it. They keep tugging at my soul, can't let them take it. With a dope in the sticks, I'm about to face it. Where the bottles at? We getting wasted. Why my life so complicated? Through the darkness, bitch, I made it. All my pain and struggles, embraced it. Lord, I praise him, then I made it. Then I made it. Then I made it. Days going back and forth, them days I hated. Shit was tragic. Like, where's the magic? It would click for a couple moments like Fitzpatrick. I was going off your love, man, you thought I was an addict. 1 out of 5, now I feel like Coach Paget. Love's overrated, I'm tired of waiting. Check out my life, cause my life complicated.
Thank God we made it. Pain and struggles, embraced it.
We here, baby! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in the boom boom room? We live on Twitch and YouTube right now. I'm your host, ATW underscore TAVO. And we here with another one, baby. Give a round of applause for everybody that's here in the building, man. Shout out to the East Coast, the West Coast, the South Side, North Side, Midwest where I reside, everybody around the motherfucking country. Also, everybody that's outside the country to always be supporting Mexico, Canada, Denmark, the whole UK, some people in South Africa, Australia, man, we still trying to get to Russia and Asia. So give a round of applause for yourself. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. All right, chat. We got a really, real good one for you today. We definitely got a real good one for y'all today. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Hey, a lot of damn shit. Sorry, my hair. A lot of the stuff in the news chat. We got a real good one. We got a real good one for y'all. It's a lot of stuff in the news. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. We got some stuff about the Young Thug, the taping just my thoughts on all of that.
Is there a beef between Drake and Kai? We gotta listen to that. And something about the sons and the fathers, aka, Sierra, things of that nature. Have y'all heard what she's doing as far as like her son and the last name? So we definitely got a good one on y'all, good one for y'all today. Chat, I'm gonna start it off by saying my weekend football was back. My weekend was great. I feel like I was missing a little bit because situation I told y'all about. It would have been a little bit nice to be a little cuddled up, sleep and all that with football. But today, not today, but my weekend was good. Rested the first day, just kind of chilled. The second day it was football, but I also no, the first day was football. My bad. I was just chilling in the crib chat. Whenever I'm doing football chat, I know all the guys out there, the fellas, man, that first day, if you got to be at the house and watch it, man, you go get your food and your food. Look, chat, look, this is the thing. All my fellas out there, y'all know this. All my ladies out there, if y'all don't know this, when it's football Sunday, right? And dudes most time trying to stay in the crib or wherever they're at to watch the game. So when they get food, the food that we get is going to last. It's going to look. I'm telling you, we're going to watch the games. Depending on how good the game is, we stay and wait the whole game because we might nod off. We might nod off just a little bit. Hey, Chad, be honest. We might nod off, fellas, just a little bit, but we're going to wait back up. But we're going to make sure like we eat till we good. And then even later, we're going to have something still there because we not trying to leave. And you got to think about this, ladies. Like the games are on, depending on where you at from what 12 till damn near what 10. Like you got a 2 hour break in between the football games, right? So you got your 12 to 3 games, right? And then you got about like 15 minutes or so before the next rally of games come on. So that's like from 3 till like maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock, right? So I'm gonna just say 6, 3 to 6, right? From 3 to 6, from 3 to 6. After when 6 hits, you got like an hour and a half, 2 hour gap before that Monday night. That Sunday night game come on. That Sunday night game either starting at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Remember, you just got done at 6. Monday night game 7:30, 8 o'clock. Man. So if the fellas is doing something, they making it quick because they trying to make sure they come back at night for that Sunday night game, especially if it's a good game. Then you got that game from let's say 8 to 10, 10:30, depending on how good the game is, overtime and all that. So your whole Sunday damn near wrapped up. You hear me? So like my Sunday was mad nice. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It was mad nice. Like I said, it could have been a little bit better. It could have been a little bit better. Um, Especially when you got the girl, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a little bit better. But I'm just saying, like, ladies, dudes are not trying to leave the crib, basically. Like if they gotta leave, I'm telling you, they trying to make it quick. They trying to make it quick, especially depending on what games are on. Because like I know some people are like, oh man, if they ain't watching they team, they don't care. They don't care, but if there's some good games going on, you trying to watch, especially if you got that kind of lined up. Now, if your main team, if it ain't no good games on, because sometimes there be some bullshit games on, like nobody really care about these certain teams playing, like on Sunday mornings. Yeah, those days, but mostly, for the fellas, Sunday, if you watch football, your day is kind of that's what I'm telling the ladies, like we're not really trying to leave because it's from 12 down there to 10. You got two gaps. Two gaps. You got your three to you got your 3 o'clock to 3:30, maybe 4, about 4 o'clock the game is around. So you got like a little 30 minute if you need to rush somewhere. And then after that, you got your hour and a half, 2 hour gap from 6 to 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then you back in there for the game. Like I said, 10:30, 11 o'clock, you leaving from wherever you at, or if you at the crib, you calling it a night now. Has a good football, might talk to your homies if your team won or whatever like that until like 11:30, just depending on how early you gotta get up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's that. At it's that for the most part. It's that for the most part. Um so that happened. Then Monday, what I did, hold on. I don't think y'all be able to hear this thing. Oh, shit. Oh, chat. Hold that thing out. Hold on. Give me a second. Y'all don't see this, but give me a second. What's up, bro? Here. Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Hold on. Let me see some chat. Can you hear me? Yo, your shit muted. But anyway, nigga, I'm streaming right now. All right. So, like I was saying though, chat. So like I said, typically fellas is not trying to leave. Everybody nobody trying to leave. So Monday, I really just kind of ran on some football fields with my dog, let him be out because I be feeling bad sometimes. Like a lot of times actually, I'll be like, damn, because I don't got like no yard, but I don't want to just be like one of them. I don't want my dog just to be one of them dogs who's just like in, out, sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I be trying to think of things to do, like to get him active. Like I said, 2 weeks ago we went on trail. This week it was like running up and down football fields. I was dusting his ass too, but like he was getting up. But it was like about like the fifth time he was like, ah, I'm kind of tired. But like I want to do that. I want to kind of get him into some agility training too. Yeah, because like I feel like I can see the like, ooh, I like to do shit. And I'm like, shit, let's do some shit, get you tired. But like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be super active because you do be sleeping. But like shit, I don't know. I just want to get into some of that. So I did that. And what else did I do Monday? I think I did. You know what, Chad? I did another tournament. I didn't stream it though. And then I got third place yet again. But I got some more better. I got some better players this time. I got some better players this time. So just watch out for me now. Watch out for me, man. Matt Emperor coming soon. I'm getting way better at that mutt thing. If you was on here yesterday, you see me 9 games in a row. But outside of that, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We all here. We here for what we here for, y'all. Hold on. Go. All right, chat. So let's talk about the Thug case, man. I know y'all all have heard by now, and I ain't gonna play everything, but Thug. I said the Thug case, the Thug calls, the Thug calls. Let's talk about the Thug calls, chat. Oh, man, it was a lot. If y'all didn't, please go watch that interview. That interview was good. Um, I ended up catching some of it when I was watching somebody else stream. They ended up like streaming it until I watched it and everything like that. But I got some good takeaways from that. I definitely got some good takeaways on that. They were saying that a lot of people from Atlanta saying that the guy Banks was the only person that could have done that interview. He knows a lot about the street politics that goes on down there, and I guess he's like a man that even changed his life around. So he was somebody that, and I think he did really good on there. Like he didn't even like rush to get to the bullshit. Like he was even trying to separate Thug and Jeffrey. Like he was asking Thug like, "Yo, what was your first thought?" Like, do you remember your first thought? It's somebody that you can tell probably has some therapy themselves. He was asking them like, you know, when did you first feel hurt? When you got betrayed for your very first time, like what was going through your mind? Um, Thug broke down, like his brother dying in front of him. His brother getting not dying in front of him, but his brother getting killed. Uh, wearing I think he was talking about even wearing like what I'm saying his sister clothes like it was just a lot to get into. It was a lot. So I feel like that interview was really really good. Anybody who watched it, y'all was definitely I think y'all would take away from it that it was a really really good interview. But let's talk about some of the stuff, like let's talk about the cause. Let's talk about what's happening now. Um, Me and my man were talking, and some of my thoughts on it was like some of the takeaways from the interview was even like decision making to me for Thug. Like you hear so many things being said on that call, and then some people say the man was bored. They talk about anything and all of that, but it was just but even on the interview, like he just was sounding hurt, and he addressed the cause. He addressed the cause. Dang, what am I sick? Keep going. Hold on, chat. He was addressing the call, and one of the calls that that's kind of like up to date was the thing. If y'all haven't seen Thug put end of a chapter, he, from what we know, him and Mariah the Scientist are broken up, alleged. Like it looks like that, right? And one of the reasons was because he was on the phone, talking on the phone, like trying to do, like clearly trying to have phone sex with one of the girls who not only fought Mariah the Scientist, right? But even I don't want to say fought, but like has yeah, they had beef, that has beef with her, and got charges put against her, right? And so a big thing is, well, he was locked up, man. What would you do? Like you accepting any type of phone calls, right? And I was and some of my notes was like, he shouldn't even be talking on the phone. Like to me, you got so many people who want to talk to you, or who's willing to be talking to the girl that not just only has beef with your girl, but the charges have been involved with your lady. I just think that's a bad judgment of like discernment. Like in this, and to me, some of this is all wrapped up in discernment, choices that we make, the choices that we make, even about people, right? So some people would say, bro, when you behind that wall, anybody that want to talk to you, bro, like you just behind that wall. He was in jail for so many days, months, weeks, years, all that, right? Like, what would you do if that was you? Like, man, ask them people back there, bro, they willing to talk to anybody. But I think, like, if you don't want to lose your girl, though, why would you be talking to her? Because if this ever comes out, you think, like, even in reverse, do a girl think her man will want to stay by that? And the shit that you hear on the calls. He clearly trying to, bro, she fanned out, bro. She clearly fanned out. He's saying little things like, oh, what else makes that way? And shit, oh my God, it's you. Hey, hey, you got to make discernment on the girls, the fellas, that you should and should not be fucking. Hey, I always say that I know dudes who get mad pussy. I'm telling you. And even I tell them because they run into situations sometimes where, bro, you have to know who you should not be fucking. You just have to know that because it'll what's the I want to say about it? It'll make life for you easier. When you just know like you just dodge the bullet, like, man, I knew I shouldn't have been fucking that girl because of this and that. Typically the ones that I always say don't got nothing else to lose. Um, do chat? Do some of y'all agree with him? Like, do y'all agree with the whole fact that okay, yeah, you behind that wall, you talking to anybody, but I mean, I think sometimes we got to stop giving like bailout. Like, yes, like bro, you is facing life, but like if you still want to keep your girl, somebody that you love, I wouldn't have chosen to be talking to that girl. One of the other things that based on the interview that I really like understood with Thug is like he's one of his principles he stand on is being a man. Being a man. And I can respect that. But one of the questions you have to ask to each individual is this. What does being a man look like to you? Like what's your definition of being a man? Because everybody's even men, everybody's definition of being a man is kind of similar, but different, right? It's clear to Thug that being a man to him is definitely being there for your children, like taking care of your family. He mentioned this shit with Lucci when he said like, it was like about the DM that he sent, like I would have been had something done to your ass, or not the DM, but maybe it was a comment, um, like a comment on something. But he was saying something like, or maybe it's his own post. It was something that he put out there, but it was basically like, yo, I would if you ain't take care of your family the way you do or stand on business, something like that, like taking care of your family, like I would have been had something done to your ass, some shit like that. And he even said the shit about what I think QCP, where he's talking about like he telling P like I love like the actual type of man he is. Like so you definitely gotta ask what is being a man like to each, like to you, to that person. Because then I think it goes deeper than like when you're saying being a man, I think it kind of contradicts some of the street code. Because most people would say, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my family, right? But let's be honest, chat. Everybody, like the ones who say that, when you say you gotta do what you do to feed your family, all that doesn't always entail you, well, how should I say? It doesn't always entail that you are selling drugs or going into the streets. It's not like people be trying to make it seem like that's the only way. And I know some people can say, well, man, my kids gotta eat now. I can't work that 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? If they dire. But then I gotta ask, like, how long did you wait until it built up? Like, did you not put now? I understand situations happen, but still, like, I feel like sometimes we always try to go to, oh man, they in the street because they gotta feed their family. Man, chat, man, we know this. Some of us out here who got friends that are in the streets, and for people who have been in the streets or are still in the streets, everybody not in the streets for that reason. They make it sound like that, but they not in the streets for that reason. Everybody didn't go to the streets because I gotta feed my family. So I also want to know, chat, is that technically going against being a man? Running to the streets. Is that going against being a man? Because that's something I gotta know. That's something I want to know. Is being a man technically like going against the street values in certain cases? Um, and even on a different scale, like we gotta start. We gotta like as men, we gotta like start looking at like throwing our lives away for just nothing. Standing on certain shit that we know, like what are we doing? What are we doing? What Thug say? Whoop de doo. Hey man, we did what we did. We gonna go to trial, and we all we if we go to trial and we lose, and we go to prison for life. Whoop de doo. He said it came with this shit. Whoop de doo. I don't know about that all the time though, cause like I do understand on this point. If we all did some crime, if we locked in, I don't think other people should be going out of this circle telling people about the crime. I do not think that. I do not think that. But we do got to look at throwing our lives away. Just listen to what he said. Like, if we all go to prison for life, then what they do? That's what we signed up for. And I don't agree with that because then so and give me man, chat. It's like this. Are you saying that once you sign up for something, you have no right to change your mind? You have no right to gather more information, new information, and make different decisions than you probably made this decision when you 12 or 13. Um, like so to me, because he mentioned about like I think it was a joke calling there when he was saying Gucci went soft. To me, he should be a nigga that like Atlanta niggas look after. Even if I'm right, I think Banks said the same thing. I think Banks said the same thing about man. He said something that happened. He said if I get out of this, I'm done with this shit. It's like we like Chad, we gotta sometimes think we making decisions at 12, 13 years old and saying that we can never change our mind about something. But like once we in forever. And look, chat, I tell this story all the time about one. That's why I'm not in one game. I'm not in a game, chat. It wasn't because we couldn't change our mind. It was how fast I seen people change their mind once they was in it. See, I'm of the belief in the cloth like if yo we you know what I'm saying, like you know how the old saying is blood in, blood out. I was like when I was young, chat, that was my mindset. I was thinking, yo, if I go, I'm hanging with certain niggas and they in the street, they GDs, and I'm thinking like, yeah, shit, I'm gonna go after my dad. I'm gonna do something that he do. I ain't gonna go against the family, and I'm just seeing stuff. But I was like attracted to like not attracted like that, but drawn towards like like being a stone, blood, all that, right? But I remember it's one day I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go gym because I don't really know where this other shit at like that. Me and my man, we talking and we talking about it, and he literally tells me, man, fuck the G's, I ain't no G no more. I'm like, I looked at him like, what you talking about? And he was like, I ain't no G no more. I'm like, oh shit, you not? Like, what the fuck? Like, shit, what them niggas say? He said, what the fuck they gonna say to me? Man, I'll be whatever I want to be. And he went Vice Lord. And I'm thinking like, hold on, so you saying like they ain't gonna get on your ass or that like that? He's like, man, hell no, I'm what I'm with. What they gonna do to me? And when that happened, chat, I just remember me thinking like, I can't never join a game. Because if it was me, and I'm thinking like, if somebody do something like that, we got to do you dirty. Because what you mean you flip? Like everything we did, now you over there on that side? Nah, it can never happen like that, bro. You know too much. That's how I'm thinking about it at a young age, chat. At a young age. But when that stuff happened, and then the next day I seen them just like all the same dudes I'm thinking about, they cool with them shaking up and everything. I'm thinking like, hold on, what the hell? What the fuck? Like, huh? Y'all cool with this? I always knew that. That's when I decided for myself that life wasn't for me, bro. I'm like, nah. Like I can't be in that gang shit. Like street life a little bit. I can't be in the gang shit because it's like now I just start having like, yo, this ain't no like I thought we all the way in. We not really all the way in like that. People can change their mind. And I just think that like when you go through a situation where like, man, you close to losing your life, like whether it's maybe getting shot, surviving getting shot, going to jail for the rest of your life if you get off. Like it just I be looking like, damn, that ain't the universe sign saying, bro, you was this close. You was this close. Maybe you should start making different decisions. And most street niggas I know, chat, to be honest, they don't want to stay in that life forever. They like it's so many OGs, well, supposedly OGs, or guys who made it who say it all the time, like, man, I don't want to be in that shit. Like the goal is to get out of this. So why we got this fucked up? I said fucked up, like I try to censor myself. Why we got this fucked up thoughts that like we have to stay, not even stay, that we're not allowed to grow and change our mind and develop when it comes down to certain stuff. I really want to know that. Um, and one thing, another thing I don't think is like one thing, but like one of the biggest things I feel like everybody was saying is that like Young Thug is hurt, and even in him being hurt, you can tell it kind of like he finally said it, but like it took him a while to say like, bro, my feelings is hurt. Cause he was saying like, man, he was even sitting there like, man, I'm thinking like this is just how this shit goes. Shit happened, man. It happened. And it's like you ain't really worried about that shit. You take it on the stride, you move on from it. That's how Thug was coming into it, saying like, then that's how this shit works. Like Some shit happened. Like it is what it is. Like you move on. But like Bank has said, like, no, but how does Jeff feel? Right? I'm paraphrasing. Like, how do you honestly feel about Gunna doing what he did? And I think before we go there, I think that like a big reason why we all have a problem with saying that our feelings are hurt is because we feel like it's a vulnerable thing. And we feel like once somebody knows that your feelings is hurt, like now I'm leaving you so much room. I'm leaving you so much room to do it again. And we don't want our feelings to get hurt again. Like Chad, I remember my ex. We was going through we was going through something. And I said to her, I said, yo, we talking, we kind of arguing. And in the midst of it, I said, yo, I'm saying you hurt my feelings. I'm telling you, you hurt my feelings. And see, it was kind of hard for me to say it, but like like I said, once I was somewhere with somebody, and I was like, well, my next relationship, I'm gonna try to communicate the best I could. Like when I said that, like she was even like, damn, like that shit put me in a different light. Like, damn, you saying I hurt your feelings. I'm like, yeah, you did. Because like I don't want to just Antonio in the building. What's good, Antonio? Because chat men, we don't say that our feelings is hurt. Like I said, because we don't want you to feel. We don't want nobody, not even just a woman, like either another dude. We don't want you to be able to hurt our feelings again because we like, damn, this shit fucked up. So we try to just ignore it. I think Thug was trying to do the same thing. He was just trying to ignore it. But like even like as they kept talking and kept talking, like he even said like, shit, my feelings is hurt. He's like, man, somebody that I was around every day, kicking it, talking, making music, making money with. Like he did some shit I just thought didn't think he would do. His feelings was hurt. And like I said, when I said that shit to my ex, like she kind of looked at it different. But I mean, it was like a man instinct in me. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie that I was thinking like, damn, she might she might use that against me. And that's part of healing journey. Like you gotta get healed up on that. But like I did think that sometimes that's why I act in certain ways because I was like, bro, like I already told you this, and now if I feel like if I see any type of actions like that again, okay, now you know you hurt my feelings. Now you're intentionally doing it. I was feeling like that. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I definitely feel like that before. But going back to Thug though, um, man, I don't know if it's therapy, but like I do think men need to say like, bro, when your feelings are hurt, when your feelings are hurt, and like it's a talk. It's definitely a talk that has to be had. It has to be had, but let's keep pulling back the layers. Let's keep pulling back the layers. His real beef with Gunna is, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he was like, yo, I wasn't looking at Gunna like a street nigga, but he felt like, yo, he said he took care of Gunna and Gunna's whole family, but he let Gunna pretend to be the person who was doing that. He said, like, yo, I'm not mad that he didn't stand on the street principles. I'm mad that he got out of prison and he didn't even give my mama no money. He ain't even he remember Thug said that they was in a group chat and he was like, who number is this? And he told him it was Gunna and he was like, man, don't get my number out, blah blah. Right? He felt like Gunna owed him an explanation and Gunna had ways of communicating, getting into contact with him if he really wanted to have that conversation. He felt like Gunna's running. Um but see I started thinking about this though. Devil's advocate. Doug, you said the reason you did what you did for Gunna is because of his pops. You kept saying, man, your pops, your pops, your pops. He said before he died, like, take care of my son. Like, you know what it is, my son. So my thing is, Doug, because Doug said he was believing some of the rap lyrics, but like, let's take rap lyrics off. If you're around somebody for years, taking care of them, and not even just taking care of them, but just around them all the time, you don't think you'll be able to tell, like, okay, this like you don't get no type of like awareness to say, all right, this person might not be like that. I just like to me that's a contradiction because he said he can smell a rat, but then at the same time you saying that you couldn't tell that your man wasn't like on that life because to me like you ain't never see Gunna put in a work. So how can you think he stands on these morals? Even if he's talking like y'all, rapping like y'all, around y'all all the time, you ain't never seen him put in work. Fuck paying somebody to do something, you go do something yourself. You ain't like you know what I'm saying on the like all of that on the block is you if you stepping and you jumping in these fights. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever shot at some niggas? With a, are you shot at somebody yourself? Like so to me, Thug was a little bit contradictory when he was like when he's still mad at Thug from some way. I mean, mad at Gunna for some way because I'm like, bro, nothing about you told you that nothing about Gunna told you that he wouldn't stand tall in this. And I don't even want to say like stand tall, but like, yo, this ain't what I signed up for. And some people say, man, but it's human decency. Like he could have still went and seen Thug's mom. He could have still went and found a way to give them some money. And maybe he could have. Maybe Gunna could have found a way to do all of that. Because some people say, yo, fuck the thug shit. Fuck the gang shit. Like as a decent human, somebody that helped you get somewhere, you think like you get out, you make a number one album, you can't go back and give their family nothing. Um, I think let me see. Let me see. I lost my train of thought. Um, I just think maybe in Gunna's defense, devil's advocate, maybe Gunna was like thinking this, bro. I'm hanging with y'all, but like I'm going to get as far away as possible from y'all because I almost lost my life. And not in the streets to the law. I'm was almost behind bars for a long time, probably for the rest of my life, because they think I'm on some gang shit, and I'm not on no gang shit with y'all at all. Maybe Gunna trying to like not getting the money or nothing to like his family because maybe Gunna probably thinking, bro, I just got saved. Fuck all of y'all. They got y'all here got them thinking that I'm second in command of this shit. I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing. Cause there were rumors that Gunna was trying to get out the label, and I think Thug said something about him trying to sign with the Weekend or something like that. So like maybe that's Gunna's stance saying like, yo, I don't fuck with none of this. I'm not fucking with none of this. I'm done. I'm done. You can go carry that gang shit that way. Cause look, think about this. How both of them came out of prison is even different. Gunna completely changed his life. The working out, the eating clean, the I want to say the girl. Like just the image that he puts out is just I'm moving completely different than I was. I realized the chance that I had in my face. It looked like Gunna realizes that. Like, yo, I'm taking the Gucci route. I'm disassociating myself completely. I don't want shit to do with that. And Gunna even said it in that first album that man, the lawyers and the DAs tricked me. They tricked me. They spun me. He acknowledged it. Like, man, I got fucked over. I think Thug wants to have a conversation with Gunna, but I think he's fighting too self. I think he. I think I think Thug doesn't want to have that conversation with Gunna. I think Jeffrey does. I think the person who is not the rapper, the person want to have a conversation with Gunna. The rapper, the street nigga don't. They like fuck. The person I think do because man, you can tell how hurt that nigga was, bro. You can tell how hurt that nigga was. And even Bank was saying there, like, man, I'm telling you, Gunna said, like, man, that's my dog. I love him. Like, fuck, it ain't it's like fuck what the other niggas say until he come out. Like, Gunna want to have a conversation with him too, and I think I don't know what that would look like, but I think Gunna would probably tell him, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? He probably fucked up for some shit he did, but he probably tell him, like, bro, I took that shit, bro. I got tricked. I did get tricked, but somebody was like, well, what else you gonna say now? I did happen. Hey, he got tricked, but I think Gunner would probably be honest with him and say, bro, that's not no shit I could have handled. I think Gunner would probably really be honest because, like, we all say we want honesty until we get it, and it ain't what we like. It ain't what we like. I just don't think he should have expected Gunner to stick to the street code, or like he said, like a lot of people say it ain't the street code, it's a decent human being, like somebody who helped you. And I think, like, even in that, like, Gunner may say, man, you helped me, bro, but shit, man, you always got my life taken away too. Um, oh yeah. And then I just think one thing we got to stop doing too is giving, like, street niggas who are successful and everything like that, like, all this credit. And like, street niggas just, oh man, they some one of the biggest hustlers. They got street smarts, man. They really educated. A lot of people think they slow, but they really know what they doing. They know how to people spot shit and people and like all that type of shit, right? We want to say all that, but then we keep saying that, oh, look, they got tricked out by a nerd, by a dude that they ain't got nothing to do with the streets. It's like, bro, how can we look at you in the light of saying you're this and that, but then, and you should be able to spot a rat or somebody that's not about that life, but then you're saying in the same breath, I mean, not in the same breath, but then you get caught by somebody that's not a part of that life. Like, how did you not know? Now, it'd be different if niggas is putting in the work, right? Like, actually putting in work and then saying, okay, I got double crossed. But we do that a lot, chat. We do that a lot. We do that a lot. We always give a lot of grace. Give a lot of grace for that. Like I said, I feel like Gunna may feel like he got a really close call with life, and now it's fuck y'all. It's fuck everybody close to you. I feel like Gunna, yeah. I feel like Gunna may be thinking that. I think he may be. Who knows though? Because like I said, as Thug came out, then like he leaned into it. Man, fuck Gunna, all that other shit. He was leaning into that type of shit. Like I said, Gunna took the other route and came home and said, "Yo, I'm about to completely change." Remember they asked him like, "Man, son, we need the music and shit like that," and he said, "Man, I can't make it, man. People I was with all the time, like my friends, they not here." That's what I'm saying. Like I think Jeff is hurt. I think he hurt. Um, but I do want to say this though, chat. If, cause Thug mentioned it. Oh man, it's the old paperwork I got with Thug. I mean with Gunna, where I get 50% of everything. Hey, but I wouldn't do it 'cause I'm a real, like, I wouldn't do nobody like that. Like, hey, bro, if you're gonna do the business, do the business. I get tired of hearing shit like that. If it's the business, do the business. Don't not do the business and then come out and say, "Oh, well, I only didn't do that because I got respect for you," or it's like it's this unwritten thing. But why even get the paper then? That shit's stupid. Why sign a paper for all this shit if you gonna circumvent the contract every time and then bitch about it? And then bitch about it. Remember, he was like, "Oh, like P didn't spend nothing that much on baby. He just kind of popped." He said, "When Gunna, man, I spent all my money into this shit and didn't get a dime." Well, if you bitching about the business, get the business right. Like I don't, like I said, I don't like that. I try not to do that. When it's business. Like even if it's a girl I'm having like dealings with, when it comes to like business shit, if we doing business together, yeah, I'm looking at it as business. I'm not taking nothing out of this business shit personal. I'm looking at business as business. So don't take it personal when I'm operating in business. As soon as we step out of business, then I'm operating in personal. But I'm not bringing business to personal because that's where a lot of us get fucked up. Um, and like yeah, like I said, it's a fake idea that says if you love someone and y'all doing business, you should be bending backwards or doing things outside the contract. Like, how can you do business? You just keep bypassing business. I think in closing though, In closing, I just think that Thug needs to have a conversation. Because look, chat. Like I don't agree with people who always say like, "Yo, if you feel some way, you should just sit in solitude and then until you get over it, like yourself." No, bro. Like if you got a problem with somebody, I believe deep down, cold heart, honestly, if you got a problem with somebody and your feelings are some way, and you trying to understand it, you need to go get an understanding. Some people are like, "Oh man, closure is for you. I don't need closure." But like I think people who run from closure is running from themselves. I think because you don't want to sit there and and it to possibly be of, I mean, I'm saying it wrong. I don't think people really want to sit there and have the reality thoughts that you may have taken a part in why this happened. I don't think people really want to take blame. I hear a lot of people always say, "Oh, I always take accountability," but it's people who always say, "Oh, I don't fuck closure. We don't need no closure. It is what it is. It is what it is." I think you can have a final conversation and y'all both still see shit differently, and then that be it. Like, man, we just didn't see eye to eye. And even if we did see eye to eye, we both like we still ain't got to talk. But I just think people when it's like big shit that happen, must be trying to just like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. I don't need nothing. You need to sit in yourself, just sit in yourself. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like intake the feelings. I think you should. But I also don't think that you should come to final conclusions based on just your own thoughts. Because you're telling your brain what to think most times. You're telling your brain what to think, so your brain gonna think what you think, even if what you saying is wrong. So I think Doug needs to go to therapy for sure. Um, I think he needs to go to therapy. I think he should talk to Gunna. I definitely think he should. I think they should have that talk. And then, you know, Thug got a lot. He got a lot of hurt. He got a lot of hurt in him. But I can understand Thug too, because Thug has always been like he's been a giver. Like he was always talking about doing stuff, doing for other people. Like he might get off on doing shit for people. He might be just a giver, and there's some people who like that. There's some people who are givers, and that it's nothing wrong with being a giver. I just say this all the time. People gonna use you because people use givers. Some people leech off givers. I just say don't allow people to misuse you. I say that all the time. Be used because everybody's gonna use you in some type of form, way, or fashion. Don't allow yourself to be misused. Great interview by Banks though. Great interview by Banks. And then look, he was even saying stuff that was above people's head. Look at this. Do y'all remember this? Remember his brother.
You tweeted that you told Shaw to take the take the plea.
Yeah.
And but on the call, you told Savage. I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this, and well, goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail fighting for my life, this just for people that don't know the law.
Okay.
I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me. We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law, but it's some things that he don't know about the law.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail, because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother, and he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plea? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell Savage, yeah, I talked him, I told Umfum to take his plea, that's another charge on me because I don't supposed to have contact with Umfum. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no. Because all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. So when I'm in the jail,
Again.
when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell, no, I ain't told no nigga take no plea. No, I ain't did that because I got to do that. I'm on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must have talked to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone off top. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea. No. But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no. I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell no, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did what wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case.
Yeah.
After the case. Hey, hell no, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea. So how the hell you gonna just single a gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? But you was done talking?
Nah, go ahead.
The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something.
Mm-hmm.
I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation, talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? Boy, that nigga a man, gangster. Stand on that.
Mm-hmm.
Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm rocking. You my brother, nigga. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He's just a freak nigga. That's how he looking at it. Mm-hmm. Hell no. Nigga, I'm crying to this nigga every day. Bro, please, bro. You just got out of prison, bro. You just did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama. Nigga, my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Woo, woo. I'm telling my brother, gone. You got to get back with mama, bro. I'm going to be all right. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm going to be all right. I need you to go, bro. That nigga crying to me, boy. Bro, you understand what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nothing. This nigga just did a life, that nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on a phone.
Life plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling.
Yeah.
Nah, they know he didn't do it.
They know he didn't do it?
They know he ain't do it. He got a life sentence. You know how that that motherfucking judicial system is, bro. They know, they got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all niggas stop playing on my money. I just had to step on the nigga a few days ago for playing on my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house, when the murder got committed, my brother was in the house. Unfa was in the house sleep when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother.
So that was just him explaining why he told his brother to take the plea, and then the difference from when he told his brother what to do when what he told Savage, what he told his brother to do. All right, so just to that was that on the Thug Chronicles. That was a lot. That was a lot, but hey, man, it's some good shit. Like I said, it's a lot of therapy I think that needs to happen, whether that's you going to actual therapy or not. But like a lot of I just feel like there's a lot of people in the world are fucked up. They are fucked up, and man, I'm not with everybody who thinks like, oh man, you just gotta you just gotta handle it always on your own. Don't talk to nobody. Let me see. Oh, don't talk to nobody, or what else? What did I say? Don't talk to nobody. Handle it on your own. Shit just happens. Pick your head up. Keep moving forward. Like man, and that just leads me to my next topic, chat. this was what leads me to my next topic, because like I feel like I see that a lot, and I feel like it is a terrible like message. I feel like it's a terrible message, and everybody don't gotta agree with me on it. People don't gotta agree with me on it, but I feel like it's a terrible message that leads with like how people deal with their trauma, because a lot of people don't deal with their trauma. They think just being alone is dealing with their trauma. So Brittany Renner is next. Chat. Hold on. Mhm. Brittany Renner, we are calling you to the table. So I was listening to this clip by Brittany Renner, right? And in the clip, she says that I'm gonna play it for y'all too. In the clip, Brittany says that she doesn't like it basically like, can somebody be tainted from their past? Can somebody be permanently tainted from a relationship in their past? And I'm gonna let her say it.
Men fixate a lot on someone's past because they feel that another man can permanently taint a woman. You don't have that power.
You don't think
A
that some
man
women
cannot
are
permanently
damaged?
taint me.
But a lot of women are they've had relationships that have completely changed their personalities, the way they trust a man, the way they view men in general. I feel like you can be in a messed up relationship that can really mess you up.
But I feel like when it comes to past and a man focusing on what happened 5 years ago or what man you slept with or what guy you were with, that is thinking when this man stuck his penis in her, she no longer has value. We're the whores, but who are we all fucking? But the truth of the matter is, it's like, if you meet somebody that makes sense, whether they have a kid, whether they've been with someone publicly, why miss out on potential love of your life just because some guy dated her and it didn't work out?
That's probably the mature mindset.
Men fixate a lot on someone's past because they feel that another man can permanently.
Okay. So my questions to y'all, chat, is, do you think that, and I know she said a man, but I'm gonna just say a person, but we can go with what she's saying though. Do you think a woman can be permanently tainted based on somebody that she dealt with in her past? And I really got to thinking this, and my answer is yes. It's definitely yes, because a woman could mess with a woman could be in a relationship with a man for so long, and he and did her so dirty, and she finally got out that relationship, and now just how she communicates with men is different. Her viewpoint on all men are different now, and it could be like chat. Her whole mental thought process of a man is different. I do think that. I think a lot of women think, oh, I can't be tainted because of somebody I dealt with in my past. You just got dick on your mind all the time. That's what it really is. You always like, men just think about other men, and it's like, no, because what that man did to you, you ain't got over with. You ain't over it. You're not over it. No matter what you tell yourself, no matter how many memes, how many what shorts, real TikTok videos that you're posting your stories, and you saying that you over it, you ain't over it. You're not over it. That dude did you dirty. And now it's fake. It's not even fake. It's fuck all dudes, but it's fake because it's the same girls who be like, oh, but I love men. I just love a real man. He ain't a real man. You're not a man. How can you tell another man what's a real man? You're not a man. You're not. And that should be really fucking them up. And they bring and girls, most women think that they get over it. They say, oh man, we over it by now. But you bring those same traumas in the relationship. It's women who get out of these terrible relationships and still be communicating with the terrible person. And then and they find ways to make it acceptable and say, oh, well, I was we was dealing with each other for so long, it's hard for me to just stop. Not saying that's not true. Not saying that's not true. I care so much about him though. So you're willing to risk what you got going on for something that you just got out of, something that you always scream to the heavens that you're happy that you're out of, but you're still having um residue of that past. And then if something were to happen between you and somebody, you go straight to the him. You go straight to him, and now and we ain't even talking long term. Let's say maybe let's say you have a kid by a dude. That even turns you differently. Let's just say you ain't even in a long term relationship. Let's just say you and this dude messing around. You had a kid. You thought he was gonna be this type of dad, but now he's not. Or man with you, and he turns out not to be that. Even a girl who says, "Oh, he's such a great father, a shit man." Oh, I would be cool if that was my man. If he was a great dad, but not but an ain't shit man. That's cool. I could deal with that. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's a lot of women who say that and they don't. They let that shit linger. They let that shit get in. Girls really need to heal themselves, and healing is not just keeping your ass alone or saying I haven't fucked in a year or months. Oh, I've been alone. I ain't been at no nigga house. Like that's not healing yourself. How do you heal yourself if you don't even how do you get better at something if you're not even practicing? If you're not training to get better? Dudes can tell it on women, and that's why I think women can be permanently tainted. Like I say, trust levels. That's one thing. How how you act around men that have women friends. But you're healed. You know what? The women say they get healed when they're single because now you don't have to deal with any of the expectations. You remove yourself from being able to have to care. So now you think you're healed because you're not bothered by it because you don't have any expectations or not even just expectations, but now you don't have somebody that's close to you that has the potential to make you feel a certain way. So now you're saying you healed. Oh, I've been single for so long. I see these other girls around. I see how they move. But you're one of them. You're one of them too. You just don't have a partner. So you think that you're healed. So you want to go out here and deliver all these messages to women, and I'm kind of talking about Brittany Renner too. I'm like in it. I'm talking about women in general too. But you want to go give all these messages to women, but you're not healed, baby. You're not healed for real. You're saying you're healed, but you're not healed. And dudes too, chat. Dudes too. We could talk about the men who always think that they healed because they ain't had no girl and they just fucking a lot of bitches. But then you get with a girl, you can't stop fucking on other bitches because you can't trust this girl because you can't trust yourself. Because you can't trust yourself. Man, chat, one of the problems with relationships now in 2025 is everybody say that they want to have this type of great relationship with each other, right? They say that, right? But they're not willing to put it on the table. They're not willing to come into relationship naked, putting their hands up like, yo, I don't got nothing to hide. Everybody's trying to hide something. Everybody's trying to get over. So yes, it's dudes that are permanently tainted because then a girl went and did your ass dirty because you kept playing with her. Or a woman, you playing with this nigga and this nigga finally and got you back. Like even for me, chat, I will like my the situation I got in recently. I was thinking to myself, am I sorry for doing what I did? Because I think I'm permanently tainted. I think I'm permanently tainted because of my past relationship. I like how they ended. The girls broke my heart, right? And I go with the four heart theories. I say you got a novice heart, you have a intermediate heart, you have a long lasting love. No, love. That's what I say. Novice love, intermediate love, a long lasting love, and then an eternity. And I feel like if you get your heart broke, if you everybody don't make it to the fourth one. Everybody don't make it to the fourth. Most people make it to the first, second one, and it's hard to get to that third one because your heart done got broke, and now you have a certain outlook on shit now, right? But let me talk about me. Do I feel like I'm tainted because of how the situations ended with those women, right? That it broke my heart. It wasn't just like oh I got caught cheating or something like that, right? It was something that they were doing. And so I remember telling myself that if I ever get back in this position to where I'm feeling like somebody's gonna do me like they did me, I'm gonna strike. And so I got to thinking about my decision, and it's fucked up because my man said like that's kind of toxic, and I do, and I think it's the tainted part of me, where I'm not sorry for the decision, but I am sorry for the pain it caused because I don't want nobody to go through that. But like I'm registered in my mind to believe like, and this is just me. Nobody else told me to think this way, but like I came to a decision within my mind. Bro, if somebody ever tries to play with you, play with their ass back. Play with their ass back because I'm tired of being the bigger person. And you know the old saying, if you always gotta be the bigger person, then you hang around too many small people. And I just think that's where I'm at. I don't know about y'all, but I do think like you can be permanently tainted by somebody in your past. I do. Now, do I feel like I've grown? I definitely feel like I've grown. But like my taint on me is any relationship I said it after my like not my very last one, but the one before that. I said, yo, there were things I was doing that I'm saying on business as being a man, going above where people at my age probably wouldn't have done like that because especially with the circumstances. But I feel like I put so much into it only to get played out how I got played out. And I told myself, listen, I'm never going to go into a relationship with bad intentions. But if bad intentions come to my doorstep with my partner, we're both going to feel it. It's never going to just be me. It's never just going to be me. And like I said, it's fucked up, but that's my taint. That's my taint. And so I hope to never get there with my relationship. I'm like, damn, I hope we just never get there. Because it's not like something just happened that I do it. It's just like, nah. And like she said on there, like you don't have that power, like no man has that power with no woman. But like you say that, but like you are a changed person after that relationship. Especially let's say if you was getting beat on. Like you are a changed woman. You are not the same woman in that relationship that you weren't when you got out of the relationship. You might have grown more confidence now. Just stick up for yourself. You might have been your fight or flight might come more regularly, right? So I think Brittany Renner is wrong about that, and I think most people who don't accept that accountability with themselves and really think because you may be contributing to that. Like no, I'm not saying contributing to that. That's wrong choice of words. Wrong choice of words. I think that you may be contributing to the um to not grow, not growing in in that aspect. If you just always think that like, oh, I've been alone for this I've been alone this long. I ain't put myself in no type of danger, or I ain't been talking to no dudes on that level. I don't give them that much time of day. Like that don't mean you healed. That mean you just you're running from it. You're running from it. So until you feel like you're good enough. You're running from it. Chat. That that is on Brittany Renner and them. So y'all beat it up in the comments. Let me know if y'all think you can be permanently tainted by a relationship. I want to know that, chat. And appreciate everybody that's coming in the building too. Appreciate everybody that's coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Um. Oh, what? I didn't do that. What the hell? Oh, I did do it. I remember it. Blue. Like, damn, I did not do that. Okay. Hold on, chat. Next one. My next topic is oh yeah. Speaking of women again. Sierra. All right, so Sierra was at the US Open with Russell Wilson, right? And while she was with Russell Wilson, I guess people got to get signed up, whatever like that. But it got to the point where her child's name was out there, and it was confirmed that I mean, the story is that she changed her child's name, but it wasn't that she changed it. It's that she illegally added Wilson to her son's last name, the one that she got for future. Right, so Cierra and Russ hit the U.S. Open with their kids, but Russ posted a shot of Sierra and the family and from the stands with the caption, Mrs. Sierra Wilson, future Wilson, and Sienna Wilson. Fans zeroed in on the fact that future's son Zaire last name was written as Wilson, sparking speculation that Russ had adopted him. Now, sources with direct knowledge tells TMZ that Sierra has full custody of her 11-year-old, and Wilson was legally added to his name a few years back. He still has his dad Future's last name. I think it's Wilburn, and his full legal name. Now, it was a big controversy because a lot of people feel like, hey, I mean, it was a big controversy because people thought that she changed it, but she really added it. Now, I wanted to know from the fellas, how do y'all feel about a woman being able to do that? With me, chat, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's a privilege. First of all, it's a privilege because when a woman's having a baby, what a lot of men don't like, either they don't know or they don't acknowledge, is that that woman does not have to give that baby your last name, even if you're there. They don't have to. They don't have to. The only thing you are in control of is if you're there and you want to sign the birth certificate. But if your girl was there and just say the shit ain't being good with y'all and you there for the birth, she can say, yo, I want to keep I'm gonna name this child Sabrina Bond. I'm not gonna name my child Sabrina Williams. I'm not doing that. And the Williams is a man. And you be like, oh, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. No. When a woman has a child, she gets to determine what the name is, like fully, if she really wants to. She do it as like women give the men the option as a courtesy. And changing the last name of your kid when you're with somebody. I don't know if I really agree with that, check. I don't know. Because like I just think that like as a man that had like even if even if I'm taking care of that child, I don't know if I want the child just to like have my last name. Now they say that she did it because like, the private school that the son goes to, when they saying everything, this is the only kid that doesn't have the last name Wilson. So I see they trying to do like, to protect the child. But just like in the same thing though, like we don't know how present Future is in his son or involved in his son's life. We don't know that. But some people feel like looking at both sides, Joe, I took care of this child. You're a non-existent father. Like you want to come back up now because the name changed, but you weren't there any other time. And then I understand um the other aspect, like this is my child. Like he's still gonna have my features, my tendencies, no matter if you change the name or not. If my child wants to revitalize our lineage and do something different with it, he should be able to do it. He should be able. And so some people look at it like that, like, yo, you taking that option away from my child. But I always say that in reality, though, chat, you can change your name if you want to. At a certain age, you can change your own name if you want to. And it's a lot to go with it, but you can change your name if you want to. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think women should do that. I don't think they should do it. I don't think they should do it. Change people's last name. I mean, I'm against it. I don't think they should do it, but I'm just saying that I can definitely understand if you somebody taking care of this child for like when they was young, and now you've been in this person's life for years, and you saying like shit, you wouldn't be. I don't know. That's crazy because I don't know. Some made me say it shouldn't matter who like how involved the dad is and not about the name change. Like this don't change the name. Period. I don't know. What y'all think out there, chat? Do y'all think that a woman should be able to add or change the last name of her child? Do y'all feel like that? So a lot of people say no. Oh shoot. A lot of people think that Sierra overstepped. A lot of people do think that she overstepped. I just don't think. I just think it's weird. It's weird, bro. It's just weird. It's weird. It's weird. I think if they get older though, and they say they do, then yeah. But like besides that, I don't know. I just think it's weird. I just think it's a little weird. Beat that up in the comments. Let me see. Let me see my topics real quick. Um, oh, and end it off with this. Is there beef between Drake and Kai Cenat? Is there beef? Like Drake posted this clip of Kai. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a photo, and it's saying that Kai cut his hair off and then sewed it back in time for the Mafia thon. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all. Here you go, right here. They say Drake posted this about Kai. That's Kai before the Mafia thon started, and then once it started, that's him right there. So they're saying that he sold them on. Kai responded, but like I don't know, like it kind of seemed jokingly. So I don't know if they're doing it jokingly or not. But I know Kai did was just saying that the whole stream was ass that Drake did. He said it was mad boring. He said the song wasn't for him. He was saying all that, and then we see this by Drake. I don't know if it's real beef, but I've been saying this though. If it is beef chat, I said it a long time ago. I've been the one saying that Drake been canceling his streams with Kai and then streaming with Aiden. I've been said that. I've been said that from the big jump. This was probably if I'm right, this is prior to the Not Like Us shit. He's been saying that, or it's a little bit afterwards. But Drake even he showed up what was it to the streamer university, not showed up in person, but he was on the call and everything like that. And I don't know, and I was thinking like maybe he got on the call because just the audience would it bring, but I don't know, man. Like, or maybe even after that he probably stopped fucking with Kyle. But I think it's something. I think it's something. It's alleged though. I think it's something. I think it's something. What do y'all think, Chad? Do y'all think it is something or is it nothing? And hold on, I got one more clip for y'all.
You break up with a nigga and all of a
Oh, yeah. I wanted to say this. Do you upgrade? I mean, was they was she holding you back? No. Was she/he holding you back? Hold on, child. This is the last topic. Alright. Alright, well he or she holding you back. Hear this right here. Appreciate everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody in the building. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like and follow button, by the way. Make sure y'all hit that like and follow button for your boy. It goes a long way. Definitely goes a long way. Here we go, right here.
you break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got a sleeve, a car, and ain't broke no more. Like nigga, was I holding you back?
Absolutely. My dinners went from $80 to $20. My monthly spending limit went from $800 to maybe $100, and my gas went from $300 to about $50 a month. Bro.
You break up with a nigga and all
Hey, now look, chat. We gotta talk about that. Is that true? Is that true? When you finally get done with a girl, or hey, ladies, talk about it too. Talk about it, ladies. Hey, y'all done with these dusty ass niggas? Y'all done with these dusty ass niggas? Do you upgrade? Hey, look, when she said it, people was trying to like people were in the comments basically trying to say like like who cares about the ex and shit like that. No, I got laughed at when I said it. Like sometimes I check back and see because like no, sometimes I think like outside of like money shit, like yeah, you go to the gym and shit more because you're trying to relieve stress. So yeah, you're gonna be doing hopefully you're gonna be more active doing shit that you didn't do when you got done with a relationship. But some people, yeah, sometimes on some funny shit, sometimes they must hold back because like damn, we going out to eat all the time because your ass wanna go out to eat. I don't want to go out to eat all the time. I want to be saving some fucking money. But I can't do this because I'm in here with your ass. Shit, all this clutter around the motherfucking crib. It used to be a little bit nice, but now I can't see shit because of your ass. You know what I'm saying? I got a headache now because of your ass. And shit, my monthly spending went down. Now I can save more because your ass. No, but I'm just, hey, tell her ass shit. If I can get the pussy when I want to get the pussy, then leave your ass alone. Then I'll be out. Hey, I'll be doing better. No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit, chat. I'm talking shit. But no. Sometimes, hey, when you get out of a relationship, you do see growth. You do see growth. Hey, and sometimes that person was the person holding your ass back. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes that motherfucker was holding you back. We don't want to say it, but it's true. Sometimes motherfucker was holding your ass back. Sometimes motherfucker will hold you back. But I don't think you should just get on these mugs all the time and just immediately go with somebody to hold you back. Because that's not always true. That's not always true. Sometimes your ass is holding yourself back. And you need to be free from this relationship because your ass couldn't find yourself outside of the relationship. When I'm with somebody, chat, that's one of my things. I want you to have shit to do. Like, I want to be with you, but I don't want you to be all up under me all the time. Like, please go outside. Go put your feet in the sand somewhere. Come back later. Like you don't gotta always be everywhere I'm in. I'm not one of them people chat. Hey, and appreciate everybody in the building. If you haven't, please go hit that follow button and that like button. I appreciate everybody coming in the building. We is live on the YouTube and the Twitch. I'm going to play that clip one more time. It's a funny one.
You break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got a sleeve, a car, and ain't broke no more. Like nigga, was I holding you back?
Absolutely. My dinners went from $80 to $20. My monthly spending limit went from 800 to maybe 100, and my gas went from 300 to about $50 a month. Bro.
You
Hey, bro, what y'all feel about that, chat? What y'all feel about that? Like I said, I think it's some timing thing. It's not all the time. If I'm with some jokes, and I love to be with the jokes, then hell yeah, that nigga holding you back. That nigga was holding you back, girl. That ass got fatter when you stopped fucking with that nigga. Hey, you want to talk about how big you got, but girl, you was a stick, and you was a stick, and now you looking, you got that healthy weight on you. You got the healthy weight. That healthy weight start happening when you start fucking with the real nigga. You got out that relationship. Now that ass as fat as it's ever been. You hear what I'm saying? Stop playing with the real slime. Stop playing. Stop playing. You got that body right because you got out that relationship. Nigga want to keep you in the house all the damn time. That vocabulary got a little bit strong because you started being around more intellectual individuals that's not just using the same rhetoric around you all day. You started going out to your comfort zone because somebody was pushing your ass to go out that comfort zone. We come on, chat. We know what the real thing is. But that is all I have for everyone today. Ooh, we got done with this month. Damn it, right at 2. I'll talk about my weekend plans. More football Sunday for me. Try to hit the gym a little bit more. I'm still gonna try to put out. I want to try to put out at least 2 videos a week. I did one, then I didn't do it again. I gotta just sit down and actually make some time. I want to put out 2 videos a week. I want to start by Sunday. Sunday, I want to start my journey on it, doing it, especially when I got my off days. I feel like one of my off days when I'm chilling a lot, that should be one of the days I'm really working on videos to put out. So I can put out at least 2 a week, and then just keep you updated with shorts and everything like that. You feel me? I appreciate everybody, chat. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining in on the talks. Thank y'all so much. I wouldn't be here without y'all. Hope y'all had as much fun listening as I did delivering you this message. Definitely. Remember, I always say, go out there, your dreams, your goals, your inspirations, and ambitions. Don't let nobody tell you what you cannot do. right? Develop that fucking button and say, fuck your bitch, because they don't think you can do it, because they don't know nobody that think you that they don't know nobody that can do it, and they don't think you can do it. And they ain't never seen themselves do it. Okay, so keep going, and remember, you only lose when you stop. You only lose when you stop. Hey, and those people that's hurt out there, that's going through stuff, man, sit down and talk. Hey, and don't talk to no, don't be a goofy and talk to somebody that is going to have like a shaded opinion, right? You need to talk to somebody who don't, and they don't always got to be super neutral, but that's going to be honest with you. You got to be able to do that. Don't get your ass spun. Don't get your ass spun, because a lot of people right now, chat, are in the spin game. Who can spin? Who the best? Who can get away with the most? Not just that, but like who can get over on who? Everybody in this world, not everybody, but a lot of people in this world. That's not everybody. The podcast. They're going by spin rules until they get spun. Right? I feel like two people can hurt. Two people can hurt and do each other dirty, and they can come back to and still hear each other out as to why it happened. People can do that. Chat, it happens all the time. It does. So I love y'all, chat. Y'all have a good one. Thank everybody for getting in this, but give a round of applause to y'all lashes. Keep getting a round of applause, man. We wouldn't be here without y'all. The best motherfucking chat in the world, man. Keep it going for all right, chat. We will have another one. I will see y'all next Wednesday. Keep it up. Keep it safe, chat. And keep it going. Yeah, stick true to you. Oh, snap. My bad. I thought it was cool trying to get out of here. Yeah, stick true to you, chat. We out of here. Ooh, I got some energy in this motherfucker, I promise you. But I don't think some people understand, like, shit, did you give me your shit or did you build your shit? Tough question. Hey. Go ahead, tell us our shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Look, go ahead and do a favor, put that pen to paper. They try to get these niggas front, you see how they repay you. Hey, and that's on time, shit, that's all mine. He told me, Tavo, why you tripping about this little shit? This little shit, why we talking about this little shit? Back